Hello. So there is a big misconception that's going through a lot of groups that you can't convert an SVG from Cricut Design Space, and you absolutely can. It's a couple extra steps, but it's not really that hard. And for those of us who have been using Design Space, are comfortable with Design Space, and want to stick with it, it's just easier to do this because if you're like any crafter, learning something new is difficult, but sometimes it can also deter you from actually doing your craft. So that's why I'm starting to make these videos. That's why I'm trying to get better at them and trying to just help people, because we already know this. Whether you're using it for Cricut, whether you're using it for your Glowforge or anything else. So I just wanted to explain it. So let's get started. First of all, let's delete that. Okay, so this is my image. I've sliced it out, as you can see. So what you're going to do, you see these lines that are back here. You're going to click right here in this box and make it go away. So all of this background is white. You can, technically, of course, do it with this. I prefer just to have the plain background. So, excuse me. What I'm going to do, normally, I would come down here and hit screenshot. However, I'm doing a screen recording, so that's not going to work for me right now. I'm using a MacBook Pro. But this works for anything. I've also done it on my other laptop computers, my Microsoft laptops. So right now what I'm going to do is hit Shift Command 3, which is going to take a screenshot right down here. Now this is my extra stuff that I have to do when I'm not, when I'm doing screen recordings, because I can't, do a screen recording while I'm, or a screenshot while I'm screen recording. So anyway, this is what I want. I'm, taking all of this out. I'm trying to just make sure that this is all I have. So that's done. Okay, so I'm going to go down here to Inkscape. Excuse me. Okay. I'm going to go to File, Open. It's my last screenshot that I did. I'm working on a couple other things, as you can tell. So I never change these. I just leave them there. I hit OK. I'll open this all the way. So the first time I did this, I couldn't figure out where any of that stuff just went. It's up here, just so you know. If you're using a MacBook and you're new to it, it's right there. So anyway, so this is my image, right? You see how it's gray? I clicked it, so everything, all these arrows are showing. So what I'm going to do is come up here, have this stuff pop down. And of course, it's going to pop down messy. There we go. You're going to hit Path, Trace Bitmap. This screen is going to pop up, and this is your trace bitmap. So you have this. It's just one file or one layer, single scan. So I hit update, and this will give me the preview. I hit apply. Now it turned black. I'm going to toggle these off. Toggle this one off, this unselected groups. Close this out so I can see my whole image. I'm going to take my mouse and move this guy over, because this guy is the one that I want, and I'll show you why. So there's this one and this one, right? See how when I move him, there's nothing behind it. But when I move him, or her, excuse me, there's all of this white box behind it. That means that was my screenshot. So when I click this, that's it. When I click this, however, see these little nodules? This tells me that this is the SVG that I want. You can toggle these off. If you're gonna go back and forth, make sure that you hit this button, so that way you can touch, drag, move, all of that. Again, that's something that I got stuck on, and this is why I create videos too, because I couldn't figure out what was going on. I couldn't find this, couldn't toggle these, very frustrated. Now I make videos so I can help people not be so frustrated. So there's this, and that's it. And then I go to File, Save As. Today I'm going to say star with ball. I'm going to save it as a plain SVG, but sometimes Inkscape pops up here. So plain SVG. There you go. Now let's go back into Design Space. I'm going to upload. These are all my images. I'm going to browse. Star with ball. It's trying to update my stuff. Okay, so see how this is a full SVG now? Upload, excuse me. And that's it. That's how we do it. And now I have a new SVG. Thanks, guys. Hope this helps.